Hi again. I said I was coming back tomorrow, but I forgot. I wanted to post my last day of my injections. More just for me so I can look back on it, but if anyone missed my other video about my injections and how to do them, I'm going to do a very quick version of that here because I'm getting pretty good at them now since this is going on day 9. So let me grab them. So this is my, I found this to be really helpful, by the way, when I was preparing for IVF. It just made me feel super comfortable and like less stressed out. As soon as I got all my medicine, I looked at everything, counted it all up, and I watched like a million tutorials to make sure I had everything together. And then I put each day into a little baggie with every single thing I needed, including the gauze pad and the alcohol pad, so that I felt like super organized, and in case there was a night that I wasn't feeling well or I just didn't feel like doing injections and I was bummed out, that I had this to kind of look back on. And I was kind of like glad I did this. It keeps me on track of like how many days I've been doing them, and like I just really like the idea of organization. I know lots of people have like little like shelves and stuff, but this was the way I did it. So here's my little baggie with my Menopur stuff. And then today I do have to open a new Gonal-F pen, but it's only 450 unit pen, so it only will last, typically lasts 2 days, but I'm just going to be using one of them, and then the other one will go to waste. But so let's see, let me make sure this is the right one. 450, yep, okay. So I'm gonna do my Menopur actually first today, because I'm gonna let this kind of sit out for a second, because I guess it's less painful if you let it sit out at room temperature for a little bit. To me, the Gonal-F is not the most painful one anyway. The Menopur is the one that really is more painful. So before I get all this out, I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. Good to go. So, yes. Just gonna set that there. Okay, so I'm doing 150 units still. I really thought they would lower my dose, but 150 units. So that's 2 vials of Menopur, 1 vial, which I don't even use the full vial of the diluent or diluent or whatever. This is the Q cap. Here's my alcohol and my gauze pad. Here's my injection needle, and then here is my syringe and my drawing up needle already attached to it. So I like to just get everything open first, since I have a little clean area here. So I always just open this first, screw off the one I don't need, throw it in my little bin. And then I open up this one again. Oops. My little injection needle, put it here. Here's my, and then this is also what I do. I just say, okay, here's my little trash bag for my stuff. So this is everything we need. So I'm going to, and I realized this after I packed my baggies, that I typically use 2 alcohol pads, one to clean the containers and then another one to wipe me. So I always do the containers first. So I pop these open, pop these open, pop this open, and I keep them separate. Then I take my little alcohol wipe and I always just wipe down the top. That's just the way I learned how to do it. I just use the same pad. It's fine. My little sodium chloride. Okay, so then I discard of that alcohol wipe. And it's not like I have a shortage of alcohol wipes. So I'm just going to grab out another one. And I always just prepare myself. You know what? I'll do this side for Menopur today. And you know, I'm a little tender, but I haven't got any bruising. I'm really surprised. I have the most dots from the Gonal-F. That one's actually probably the most painful to me. I mean, the Menopur burns, but the Gonal-F, I don't know. It's just a weird one. It just feels very strange. So, that one's done for that side. Okay, so we'll go right into it. So we're going to open up the Q-cap, put that in our garbage. The Q-cap goes directly on to the sodium chloride. There's a little needle. You just line it right up. It slides right on. And then you don't even touch the top. You just get rid of that. Just make sure it's on there good. Then you drop, I'm doing 1 cc. So you drop 1 cc of air into your syringe. That makes it easier for you to drop the fluid. Then you just twist this on, okay? Make sure it's on nice and good. You inject the 1 cc into the vial, and then you turn it upside down, and then you take out 1 cc. All right, and I find there's always a little bit of air at the top, so that's okay. Then you're gonna pop off your sodium, put that in your sharps container, or at least I do. Then you're going to take one of your Menopurs. I always look to make sure the tablet's in there, everything looks okay. Pop that one right on to the middle. Okay, it's on. Flip it and inject that right into there. Okay, you're going to stir that around. I usually do 10 this way, and then I do 10 this way. Okay, then you're going to look at it. It's nothing floating around in there. So you're going to, again, flip it upside down. You're going to drop the 1 cc, ml, whatever, of fluid. Make sure you get every drop. I always look in the glass to make sure it's empty. Don't want to miss out on any medication. Pop it off again into the sharps container. I do 2, so I'm putting this one on. Oops. Okay, easy. Flip it back over, pop it back in. Okay, all the fluid, tablet's dissolved. Another stir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you just want to make sure, again, that everything is mixed up, looks nice and clear, and it does. Last time, flipping it over. Drop the full amount into the vial. Should still be 1 cc. Then when you're done with this one, you're just going to screw this one off, okay? And then you can set that down. Get rid of that. And then you got your needle, your injection needle. You're going to pop that one on, twist it, pull the cap off, okay? And I leave the cap because I have to cap it. And then I already did my wipe off, so pick my spot right here, and then you're going to go in. I always do kind of like a 45, and you want to do a nice strong push. And then you're going to push the, yay, last time doing this. I lied, this one hurts more than the Gonal-F. I don't know why, it's just like, ugh. Jeez. Whew. Okay, take your gauze. This one bleeds for me usually. Press down, pull the needle out. Okay, a little stingy. Just keep the pressure on that. Cap your needle, just be careful you don't poke yourself, and then twist that off. Put your needle in the sharps container. Okay, keep a little more pressure. This one I always bleed, it seems like. I don't know why, but not for long. It's just a little spot. All right, now we're done with that. Get rid of these. Okay, now for this one, the easy one. I wish all injections were like this. I don't understand why more places don't do them like this. But. Okay, so this is a brand new pen. So this is a little different than if you were just doing the next day and the next day. You pop off this. You want to look at it. Make sure it's not foggy, any weird stuff going on. Looks pretty good. Make sure the amount's in there. There's 450 in there. Okay, you're going to open this up. Take this, open it up. You're going to stick this right on there and then twist it on. Not so tight that it's like weird, but there's an extra cap on there, so you can just take your big cap and put it to the side. You're going to dial up your dose. So I do 225. Dialing up your dose is as easy as just twisting. And you will see the number, I don't know if you guys can see it on here, but you'll see the number change. I got to go all the way up to 225. And let's say by chance you accidentally go too far. That's okay. You can just go back down. So 225. Okay. Looking good. Got to wipe off my other side. So we're going to do, let's do right about here. Nice little fat spot. I'm running out of spots here. I'm kind of actually glad that when I move on to the progesterone that it's in my butt, and same with the trigger shot. Because I'm like, Okay, more garbage. Okay, this side still a little, just a little bit. Okay, so the instructions are always pull this off. You want to push just a tiny little bit. Make sure there's a tiny, tiny drop of fluid coming out the top. If there is, you're good. Okay, so with this one, we're at 225. Squeeze our sterilized area and boom, right in. And then you're just gonna push in your dose. It should go easily. I don't know why it was taking so long, but there we go. Push it in, let go of your skin. You can use your gauze and pull it out. Put some pressure. And you should see that when you're done injecting it, the number should be back at 0. And you should have whatever you need left in the vial. Okay, so easy as that. This one never bleeds, so we're good. Put my stuff in here. Then with this one, don't recap it with this small one. Get rid of that because you'll poke yourself. Do it with this big one. You just put it right on and then twist it off. Throw the whole thing in the sharps container. And then you just recap your pen and put it back in the fridge. Or at least that's where I store it. So, yeah. So this one, we are done. Last day of injections, hopefully. Woohoo! Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good night.